Hi Libra. I've already pre-shuffled, so yeah, so let's see the messages and energies we've got for Libra. Okay, so at the moment, Libra, so the cards are really going to talk now. I'm really going to tap into the energy of the cards. There's been a lot going on here. Okay, there's a lot of people here. We've got old people, we've got new people. Okay, so first of all, someone has or is going through a very transitional stage in their life. They're still completing out old cycles that really sort of tested their strengths. It was a very sort of destructive situation where there's a lot of disruption, chaos, ruins. Something fell apart here. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the people in the reading, okay? So, we have got 4 people here. We've got the Knight of Wands. He's known as a Sagittarius, okay? Now, with this Knight of Wands, he's passionate, he's fiery, you know, he's good with communication, likes to travel, but he can enter your life and then he can leave just as quickly. He's a very in and out energy, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. He's like a flight risk. The Knight of Wands doesn't really do relationships, commitments, settling down. He just likes to have casual fun and then he leaves. That's what he does. So someone could be very sexual here. Then we've got another fire sign. Okay, he's also known as a Sagittarius. We've got the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is slightly different. Okay, he's a very strong, authoritative, independent leader. He is a family man. Okay, and he's very good with business, very good with communications, and he's very noble. He's a family person. Okay, he kind of just sits in his throne, strategizes, comes up with creative ideas, plans, and he kind of, there could be someone watching you from afar, watching you from, you know, on social media. Also, again, passionate, fiery. Someone could have, you know, a sexual attraction to you, because when I see a lot of wands in a reading, that tells me about sexual energy. Okay, and wands are, you know, they're also about you know, the sexual side of things, but they're also about releasing burdens as well. Okay, because I see someone had too many burdens on them. Okay, that's 2 fire signs. Again, if you don't know who these people are, then you could be having new people. Okay, you could have already met new people in your life. Then we've got the King of Pentacles, and he's known as a Taurus, an earth sign. So another king. Wow. So the King of Pentacles is a very strong, powerful, independent entrepreneur, business person, amazing with stability, finances, amazing with money. He could be in charge of his own business, assets, very good. He owns a lot of land, owns a lot of houses. He could have people that work for him here as well. He can be controlling as well, King of Pentacles. Okay. Then we've got the Knight of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So somebody wants to come in here with a love offer. Okay. But the reason they're taking their time is because there's been a lot of obstacles, blockages, delays. Somebody was in a situation, I feel it could have been a karmic third-party situation. They could have even been married, something like that. Someone here has paid off karmic debt. They're still completing this cycle here. Okay, now we've also got 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the Tower, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Yeah. So someone had to walk away from a situation that wasn't good for them. It was unhealthy. It took them a while to see the situation for what it is with this Tower here. This is about transitioning, but this is also about having a wake-up call, a realization. Okay, they received a nasty shock here. Somebody was doing destructive behavior. There's confusion, there's indecisiveness, they were stuck, they were at a crossroads. You know, they could have been biting off more than they could chew. So they needed to release all these baggage and these burdens. and surrender something. Maybe they had an ego problem. The Five of Swords is about someone that doesn't want to apologize, somebody that won't surrender something, they won't admit when they're in the wrong. There's been a lot of fighting here, there's been a lot of drama, confrontation, disagreements here. It could be rivalry, it could be competition. Okay, someone was in a situation where they weren't getting anywhere, they weren't appreciated. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling them, so they walked away. Because we've got the Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. It was too many burdens on their back, too much responsibility. Okay, they could have been around people that were very selfish. So they had to go into the Two of Wands mode to get some vision, get some perspective, come up with a plan, prioritize. Yeah? Two of Swords, this could be you, Leo. Maybe you were stuck between two people. Maybe there's a lot of fear and anxiety on your part as well. Because when I see the Two of Swords, this tells me that someone's got mental conflict going on. They're entrapped. They're a victim of their own mind. Yeah? Anxiety, fear, worry, doubt, illusion. Swords. Something is painful someone doesn't want to see. But they've walked away. With a lot of you, someone's already walked away. Eight of Cups. Could have needed to quit drinking as well. Maybe somebody was drinking too much and it was affecting their judgment. So at the moment with some of you, someone is like a wounded warrior. They've built this sort of barrier around themselves. They're in a protective mode. Now, let's get to the good stuff here. So, like I said, a lot of you are having a lot of people coming towards you, okay, new people. You know, if you don't want past people back, if you don't want players back, people that are manipulative, people that play games, people that put you in a third party, and people that treat you as options, that's fine. That's fine. That's your choice. That's your decision. Okay, that is your judgment call. But they are going to try. Now, if you have met someone new, I do feel like it's going to lead to long-term commitment and twin flame soulmate dynamic. You know, something very strong, something very powerful. Now, some of you have already closed out this cycle. You know, you've started a new chapter. You've entered into a new phase in your life. You've entered a new chapter, a new start. You are adapting to a new routine, some of you, and your person as well. Okay, because we've got the Temperance there, which is about balance, healing, motivation, seeking spiritual guidance, accommodating to your circumstances, okay? Learning to adapt to a new routine, yeah? So out with the old, in with the new. With some of you, yeah, you could still be completing a cycle, a journey, because we've got the World there, which is about feeling whole again, feeling complete again, being where you want to be in life, reaching your destination. Some of you could be traveling on holiday. Now, we also have a lot of spying on social media, because we've got this Page of Wands there, young, passionate fire sign, very young. Pages are like children. They kind of just watch and take their time to communicate, make a decision, you know, make a choice, what they want to do. Okay. So, one of these people is your twin flame. Okay, there's going to be a reconciliation. As you can hear outside where I am, there's a lot of disruption and noise going on. This is what's happened here. Could be because of this tower. Disruption, chaos. There's so much going on, you can't hear yourself think. Okay, everything happens for a reason. So you all know who these people are. One of them is your twin flame, and I feel it's between these two here. I feel it could be this Knight of Cups, or it could be this King of Wands. I could be wrong. Now, the Knight of Cups is on his horse. You know, he's ready to come in, to open up, to show compassion, to show love, to pour his heart out, to ask you out on a date, you know, an arrival, a meeting. The Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Judgment, the Lovers, the Star, the Sun, that's your energy, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, the Hierophant, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of water energy, and 6 of Pentacles. You've got the Wish card twice. This is a twin flame. Plus we've got the Ace of Pentacles, plus the Justice card. So someone here has learned their lesson. They've dealt with their karma. They're paying off karmic debt. Yeah, something came back on them. So if they were unfair in the past, it came back on them 3 times 3. Yeah. So when I see the Justice card, this tells me about boundaries. This tells me about weighing up things. You know, balance being brought to a situation, things being fair. Someone wants forgiveness, someone wants a second chance. They want to reveal their hidden truths to you, make a revelation. Equal give and take. Someone here wants to do the right thing. They want to save this union, speak their truth. They've got something to say. Judgment. Their soul, their spirit has woken up. This comes up a lot. I've got something to say. Look, listening to your inner voice, you know, listening to your own judgment. You want to make a conscious decision rather than always being ruled by frightened ego, your subconscious. Yeah, the Judgment and the 6 of Cups. Revival, resurrection. Someone wants to renew something, you know, reconcile, heal a connection. There's a strong, powerful bond here. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of love here. Divine union, partnership, peace, harmony. This is twin flames. 2 of Cups and the Lovers. Yeah. You see each other as a wish fulfillment, a wish upon a star. There's something going on within a home environment as well. Happy families dynamic. Some of you are moving into a new home. You've bought a new house. You're going to be relocating. 4 of Wands. And the Hierophant. This is the card of long-term commitment. Getting engaged, getting married. I see a wedding here. I see celebrations. It's like, wow. 6 of Wands, the card of victory, success. Someone taking initiative here. Unexpected turnaround. Communication coming in. 8 of Wands. There's a strong foundation to build from here. There's a future here with one of these people. Ace of Pentacles. There's a financial opportunity coming towards you. Money's coming in. Inheritance. You could have won a scratch card. A business opportunity. Starting up your own business. Recognition, reward. Something very valuable. Something very precious. Coming into a lot of money. Stability. Happiness. Light being brought to a situation. A bright side to a situation. Yeah? I know there's someone had options. I know somebody could have been in a third party. There was love triangles. There could have been tests here, trials. But your stars are aligning in your favor. Your wishes are being granted here. It's all coming together. Surrendering to the divine, embracing change, look. Embracing this spiritual connection that you've got with someone. Feeling content. Feeling accomplished. 6 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So some of you are definitely, this is a past person. Something to do with the past. Okay, in the past, feel like this person really tested your patience. And where you was doing all the work, all the chasing, and they weren't giving much, they were being unfair. And that's why the Justice cards come up. Maybe they were breadcrumbing. They weren't fair. You know, and then it came back on them. 6 of Cups, the cards of soulmates and nostalgia and children and memories. Missing things from the past. Missing people from your past. Revisiting things from your childhood. Someone's just exhausted here. You know, twin flame journeys are hard. You know, they could have been very temperamental. You know, like I said, they really tested your patience, and it took a lot for you to sort of learn how to master patience. That's why we're having the Temperance. There's a lot of fire energy here, a lot of fire energy. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. Someone here wears their heart on their sleeve. I feel like they've got everything that they need. For some of you, they've got everything they need. They want to act with integrity. You know, they've got moral values. They've changed. They've learnt their lesson. A lot of happiness. There's so much here to be grateful for. Blessings, prosperity, having hope. You know, the star card and the sun. Hope, health, vitality, embracing your inner child. Someone's definitely got children, or they want children. I'm seeing something to do with a family here, something to do with a home. It's something to do with that Ten of Pentacles there. Someone just wants a peaceful resolution here. You know, they just want to situate this now. But with some of you, they feel that you've already walked away. Yeah. With some of you, you felt like you was going around in circles, you know, repetitive cycles. So we've got divine feminine and divine masculine energy here. So one of these people could be your divine masculine, divine feminine. You know, take it out, resonates. I do see them wanting to communicate, even if it's something small. You know, like to test the waters. This is being divinely guided. Your person's being divinely guided towards this union. So even if you've started to date new people, there could be a little bit of rivalry here. Yeah. I do believe things are quiet right now, but a lot of you are going to get a shock, because it's going to be like a blast from the past, because one of these energies is from the past, and one of them is your twin flame. There's so much positive energy here. You know, there's so much. It's like ask and you shall receive. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Someone's very traditional, old-fashioned. You know, they want to do things right. They want to do things properly. They really do just want to do right by you. Could be your divine masculine. Could be this water sign here. This love offer. They're being divinely guided towards you. It's going to lead to something long-term. Living together. Buying a home. Wow. This person, you know, both of you, you know, twin flames is mutual. You see each other. It's like, you're my world. You're my everything. You are my ray of sunshine. You are my wish upon a star. You have my heart, I have yours. You are what is so precious and valuable to them. They can offer you stability and commitment. Back then they weren't ready. They had a lot to learn. They had to transition, they had to grow. They had a wake-up call. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a couple of these angel oracle messages. Okay. Romance angel oracle. What do we need to know? The romance angel oracle. Just feel like your person had to free themselves from a lot of mental conflict, destructive situations. Yeah, there was something here that they needed to leave behind. It's like something broke and fell apart, and then something better is being born. Okay. So we have got free yourself, yeah. Someone here is taking the initiative here, yeah. Taking control of their life. Look, it's time to take back control of your life, see? Freeing themselves from whatever was burdening them. A mental prison, a third-party situation, a bad relationship. It was too stressful for them. So they needed to free themselves. Plus, when you come into union with your twin, you feel free, you feel liberated, you feel at home. You don't need to be afraid. You can be your true, genuine, authentic self with your twin. You don't need to be anybody else. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. And like I said, some of you have got new people, you've manifested new people, or you've got new people coming in, okay? So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And I picked that up with this King of Wands here and the Page of Wands there, that there's new people. So you've got some admirers. Could be someone from work, could be mutual friends. But yeah, some of you have got new people on the horizon here, okay? Then we've got flirt. So maybe you could have been dealing with someone in the past that was a bit of a player. Could be this fire sign, Knight of Wands there, who's very in and out, backwards and forwards. Maybe your person wants to come back and flirt with you, you know, have fun. Relight that spark, that fire, you know, that passion. Because like I said, one of these is your twin flame. Because there's going to be a reconciliation here. So pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, yeah. So some of you are a bit skeptical. You're a bit wary. Okay, this could be you, defense mode. Because you don't trust people, you're insecure. You don't want the same cycles to be repeated. Okay. So you could just be, that could be you. You know, be careful, don't rush into anything. You know, take things slow. Then we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, so that's what you're doing now. You're making a decision, a conscious decision. You're deciding what you want in life, where you want to be in life, finding your destination. Honeymoon, yeah. Some of you could have already come into union. You could even be, you know, going out on dates with your person. You could be engaged. Some of you could literally be on your honeymoon right now, okay? Or you are at the honeymoon stage of your relationship. You know, things are going really well. Yeah? Romantic feelings. So your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? Like I said, some of you are going to have to make a decision here between more than one person, because there's a lot of people here. Old people, new people, yeah? So you could be overwhelmed with love offerings here. Especially that water sign, that Knight of Cups. You know, he's got so much love to give. He's drunk on love, very daydreamy, whining and dining. He's big on romance. Really, really big on romance. Really kind and attentive and affectionate. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah. So you and your person are very passionate about this connection. You know, this bond. Souls entwined. Yeah? Also, it could be this King of Wands, you know, very sexually attracted. Okay. There's going to be a lot of sexual chemistry here, okay? The intimacy. There's going to be a lot of intimacy. Okay. You're going to sort of blow each other's minds. Yeah? If you do know who these people are, and you haven't seen them for a long time, or if they've been on holiday and then they're coming back, you know, there's going to be a lot of passion. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah. I picked that up with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Then we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So, you know, they might want to take you away, take you on holiday, go on a trip where it's just you and them, so they can have that deep, intense, you know, emotional conversation. Attraction. Okay. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah. Embrace it. Embrace it. They find you very attractive. You are very attracted to each other. Yeah. You're beautiful. Everything about you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah. Because, you know, soulmates and twin flames, wow, especially twin flames, there's nothing like it. There's no one else that compares. It's like, say if you've got a divine masculine, or you're a divine feminine, and you go with 100 people, and out of all those 100 people, nobody even comes close to your twin flame, because it's not you, if you know what I mean. It's not you, and vice versa. There's just no spark, there's no chemistry, there's no bond, there's no, you know, even if they went to someone else, I feel it was just a distraction. Yeah. They were just running away in denial, trying to distract themselves, but then they've come back again. That's the fate and destiny part. That's the universe. They're being divinely guided back to you. See? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Angel messages. Okay, what do we have here? I feel like someone's changed careers here. Yeah, they might have had to move home and move into another country or another state to travel for work, and they're adapting to a new routine. Okay, just thought I'd mention that. That stability, you know, that happiness that you've always wanted, genuine happiness, that happy home life, that cozy family home dynamic. It's all possible because someone here had to overcome difficulties. See? Challenges, obstacles, lessons. Archangel Jeremiel, this comes up a lot. The worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. Yeah, they've gone through a lot of challenges. They've been through the wars, but they're still standing. Amazing. Yeah, see? Archangel Chamuel, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yeah? Only love is real. Love is the most powerful thing of all. Wow. I'm getting a sense that someone's kind of giddy and drunk on love. It's like with twin flames, you're addicted to each other. You know, you can't get enough of each other. Wow. Amazing. You both got this spiritual understanding, which is really good, where you're being spiritually guided, you know, divinely guided. Could be that water sign. Oh wow, yeah. All is well, beautiful. Look at the energy coming from that card. That's amazing. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings you will soon understand. Yeah. You will understand why all this had to happen. You know, that's the whole mystery of twin flames. You wonder why things take so long. You wonder why they're with someone else. But you will understand everything when you come into union with your twin. Yeah? You don't need to control anything. I know a lot of you could be learning how to master patience, and it's hard. But when you come together with your twin, you'll understand everything, honestly. You'll understand why nothing else worked out. Wow. Victory. Look at that. Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Yeah. And that comes with the star. Have faith. Look at the magic surrounding you. Believe. Believe. Justice being done. The money's coming in. The happiness. The joy. It's all going to happen. Don't give up hope. Oh wow. Take back your power, see? Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Yeah. So both of you are manifesting each other here. Yeah. The connection, each other. Yeah. But maybe you're both too blinded by frightened ego at the moment. I feel like your person, Leo, has had a hard time letting you go. They've tried. They tried to walk away. They tried to go to other people to distract themselves. You see, twin flames, you can't. It's like it's going to run after you wherever you go, the twin flame connection. And the universe will bring you straight back after you've done everything that you needed to do, learn everything that you needed to learn. You'll be brought back to your twin. They had a hard time letting you go, see? Prosperity, and I saw that at the beginning of the reading, that there's money coming in, abundance, gold, you know, it's all flowing. Prosperity, look at that, beautiful. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Someone here, yeah, where I was talking about someone's a family person, they're very, very stable. Could be that king, but then it could be that water sign. Someone likes to provide for their family. Yeah. Prosperity, that comes under the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the Star. Yeah. Wow. Oh wow. Wow. I'll say wow again. Wow. Wow, wow. Divine order, look at that. And I was just saying that as well, see? So this situation is being balanced out just as it should be. Archangel Raziel, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Look at that. Your person could ride a motorbike. Okay, I did see a lot of traveling. Your person could ride a motorbike if you keep hearing motorbikes outside. Yeah. Relationship harmony, see? Peace, harmony, love. Looking into each other's eyes. Maybe they love your eyes. Yeah, this is just unbelievable. Archangel Raziel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So they're being divinely guided, but they're also getting some sort of a divine nudge as well, because the universe is saying it's time now to come into union with your twin. They could be a little bit nervous, okay, because I just started stuttering. Okay, so they might need to get their confidence back. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come out. They might have needed to heal an inner child as well. I keep coming back to the 6 of Cups here. Something to do with healing an inner child. And then we have got, whoops, nearly fell on the floor. Spread your wings, look at that. Some of you, your person is getting ready to take action. Like I said, to take the initiative. Like a call to arms. To communicate, to come in with their love offering. Spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. Timing is perfect. And you are ready to soar, see? divine timing. So now is the time that someone's going to reach out here. They could be getting on their motorbike. They could be getting in their car. Yeah. They're getting ready to talk, to bring excitement. They're feeling all giddy. Wow. I don't think anything else wants to come out. Let me see. Somebody really likes to hold hands here. I keep being brought back to this Two of Cups here. Yeah, someone's really kind. You know, they've got a lot of love to give. I feel like they're overwhelmed with emotion right now, with love. Because, you know, if you miss out this opportunity to be happy, it would be such a shame. You try to let each other go, but with most of you, it's mutual, yeah. It's such a strong connection. It's very, very intense. With twin flames, yeah, it's very, very intense. That's why people get scared and run away, because they don't know what's happening. They've never felt like this before. They've never met anyone like this before. Just completely different. No one compares. These two cards here, they're really talking to me. You know, the way someone comes in with that sort of truth and balancing those scales and releasing that fear, coming in with their treasure chest. Wow. Always a pleasure to read for you, okay? I hope that was insightful. Hope it helps. And I'll see you again real soon for some more messages and readings.